Hello everyone, it's Yogi here. Oh wow, I'm officially low on needles. I've got two to spare, well, three actually. Dear oh dear. I hope you're well on this Tuesday evening. Evening in the UK and wherever you are, it may be good morning or good afternoon, and it's definitely good evening here from the UK. And I hope you're ready for a spot of stitching. I am, and particularly for this project, GeckoRouge. So Tuesdays have been my GeckoRouge day, and so I have to confess, I haven't done anything since the last stream. Okay, so I had a few projects to get busy with, the Christmas house and everything, so I have not done anything since. So today is a direct sequel from the last stream, and yes, I can't wait. So this piece is from GeckoRouge. GeckoRouge is a company that specializes in sort of made to order cross stitching kit. If you're not familiar with them, go have a look. They have a lot of very unique patterns here, and this piece is called Craft Cupboard. Let me show you the mock-ups, okay? And have a look here. I know there's a lot going on there. So this piece of artwork is by Collin Thompson. If you do jigsaw puzzles, this is probably quite a familiar name. And just like Amy Stewart, they're both big in the jigsaw world. And so this piece is pretty big, okay? Just by how much is going on this markup here. This is, if you think supersize, Haid, heaven and earth terms, it's much bigger, and for good reasons, because there's so much details to catch up here. So this piece, I've been working on it technically for close to 3 years, and you might go, then why is your fabric look like this? Okay, so this is a new start, and I think I started maybe about a month or 2 months ago, something like that, a couple of months ago, within the recent couple of months, and for good reasons, and because there was a problem with my chart with the last version. So I'm not going to go into the story. It's all captured on one of the streams here. So if you look up the name here, you'll find out what happened to this project and why I have to restart from scratch after 2.5 years. Okay, so this piece, let me bring on the iPad, my app view here. My app doesn't lie, okay? It's official. And this is where I am, just to show you where I am on the fabric here. So this is the full size here, okay? Pretty large. And I'm right at the bottom there, slightly to the left. So I started at the center bottom and then just gradually moved to the left and just, flow with the colors and patterns, areas I fancy, and this is my plan at this point. I just stitch wherever I want and flow toward the direction with no obligation to complete anything. Seriously, this is my plan, okay? And so this is where I am, and let me have a look. Let me show you the numbers. Okay, we want a little bit of numbers here. Currently, I'm on, in terms of percentage, 0.69. It's fine, 2 months, just over 0.5%. I'm good with that because this is a very large project. I'm going to just delete the previous sprint here. I don't want to give you any hint, okay? No hints. And yeah, I'm happy with the progress. And in terms of the number of colors, it's 149. So just slightly under 150. And it's, modest well, not modest. It's modest comparing to some of my projects, 250 max colors, but it's by all means small number of colors. And if you want to curious about my stitch numbers overall, I'm currently over 6,000, so 6,300 so far. Okay, slowly but steadily. And I am going to create a sprint here to capture the number of stitches I'm going to make today. Yesterday we didn't get to play Guess My Stitches because I got kicked out of my stream after 3 hours. So it was quite late in the UK anyway. It was 2 o'clock early morning. Okay, so technically I am streaming twice today, but so I got kicked out, and I thought, well, yeah, it's 3 hours, so I didn't come back and create a new stream. So it's just the way it goes. Internet does what internet does, okay, and I couldn't get back in on the same stream, so I left it. So we didn't get to play Guess My Stitches. So today is double, okay. It's we're playing for yesterday as well today. So today's stitch counts will be, you know, super special. Okay, so this is why I'm here, and before I'm going to make a single stitch, I want to say hello to you guys. Thank you for joining me today, and let's have a look. I think I missed, let's have a look. Let's start from the top. We highlight the top 3, you know, stitches that come to the chat first. Okay, I can't seem to scroll all the way up. I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, I got it. Okay, so we've got Rajal first to report to the chat today. Hello, hello. And Amira Fire as well, second to join. Well done. And of course our Sarah, sorry I can't highlight this message for some reason. And Sarah has provided quote of today. How wonderful. She says, each day comes bearing gifts. Untie the ribbon. Oh, very nice, very nice. Yes, how lovely. Absolutely. Every day is a gift. And being here with you is a gift. Okay? And yes, Susan says double buffet. Absolutely. Yes, today's buffet is going to be, you know, abundant. Special. It's special every day anyway. And let's have a look. Who else have I got with me today? We also have Alandria, welcome, and Chelsea Summers as well, and Janine is also here, welcome, and Carrie as well, and Betty is also here in the chat. And who else have we got? Christy says, hello everyone, I'll be adding borders to a quote today. Oh, keep it hush hush. If you're not stitching, keep it quiet. No, I'm kidding. Thank you for sharing. And let's have a look. And Leslie is also here as well. And we also have Henny as joining us. And Suzanne says, hello, everyone. And Nikki, hello, Nikki. A ray of sunshine is also joining us. And Susan, of course. Susan, my love, well done. And Lakika, hello, hello. And Mandy Moran is also here. And Wendy as well. And who else have we got? Leekda, hello, welcome back. And Natty as well. And oh, Angelique's border. Oh, hello. We have a new stitcher joining the chat whose name I cannot pronounce. Okay, says hello from Holland. Welcome. Is it Angelique? Welcome to the chat. And let's keep going for a little bit. Frida is also here. Clara and Grace Houston. Essie is also back with us. And Stitch Down Under the Rabbit Hole is also here. Welcome, guys. And here we go. So this project Okay, the first attempt, well, it wasn't an attempt, it was a proper 2.5 years of stitching. The first round, till the point I had to pretty much abandon it. I was working on 25 counts, and the fabric came with the company, with GeckoRouge, and it was 25 counts gridded fabric. So it was quite substantial. You know, gridded fabric tends to be sort of slightly thicker. But this time around, second time lucky, I'm stitching on 28 counts, so slightly smaller, but the fabric is so much lighter. Can you see my fingers under the fabric here? That's how light this is, and it's from DMC, white, and non-gridded. Okay, so I'm gridding it myself. I much prefer this. And 28 count, I know I'm like a broken record, okay, but I love it, and it's so nice to stitch. Okay, so today my plan is to move slightly to the left, and so let me show you where I am. Okay, let me zoom out a little bit so you can, you know, what I'm stitching exactly. It's not always clear. Let me show you the app here. Okay, let me go back here. So this is where I am. And if I turn on the marker, here it is. So I've been trying to working on this kitty for a little while. So at the moment, if I switch off, you can see I'm at the belly of the kitty here, and underneath here's this controversial. Well, it depends on what you see from your world. I see a green crab, and some see a cottage or something like that, or a crocodile even. But whatever it is, this is where I am right now. My plan today is to take my stitches to flow to the left here. And the reason I want to do that is, first of all, it's fun. Okay, change of the scenery. And also, I'm very keen to get to where the pencils are. I don't think I'll get there today because it's quite far away if you look at the distance between the kitty and the pencils, the color pencils. But I'm going to try and take my stitches to the left and also to the top as well, and flow generally upwards. I might change my mind. I don't know. I think at the moment I'm going to take the stitches to the left and up at certain areas, maybe around the kitties. Okay, so I'm going to just, you know, flow wherever I want to go, and as usual. And this way of stitching, I have no obligation. I give myself freedom to be free from the obligation of completing anywhere in particular. I might complete more of certain area, but I'm going to just stitch what I want. Okay, so that's what I've decided at this point for this project here. So let me know your plans, okay? What are your plans? And for today, and what are you stitching? I really would like to know. And today, even though it's GeckoRouge Day for me, it might be other days to you. If you have GeckoRouge, you give me a little wave if you're working on GeckoRouge project. Otherwise, just let me know what you're working on. I love to know. I love to know. So I think I quite fancy a little bit of 310 here, and also it will help me to define and complete this curve here, just under the kitty's belly. And 310 is always nice to stitch as a warm-up, and so that's what I'm going to do, okay? Nice and easy. Oh dear. And yes, so number 16 is 310, I believe. So let me take this needle here. Hopefully I won't run out of needles. It's going to be a juggling act here. So here we go. And let me look to the chat here. Hopefully the stream is going to be nice and stable. Who knows? Live is unpredictable. Let's have a look. Who else have joined us today? Oh yes. So our new stitcher here says hello. Angelique is correct. I found you yesterday. Love the channel. Oh, wonderful. You're my favorite today. Okay, it's official. And just join in and hope you enjoy it. And Suzanne says no calamari. Well, no calamari on this on this project, but there may be a little crab there. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Hard to tell. It's one of those mysterious peas that everybody's seeing different things. So, and I can't unsee what I see. So, here you go. Little bit of a 310 for warm up here. It is getting slightly colder in the UK as well. So I hope you're keeping yourself warm. I know some of you are going through some sort of storm, rainstorm or whatever it is. Just make sure you're nice and safe. Have plenty of food at home. And talking about food, I'm having peppermint tea. Okay, this is the drink of my choice today. Oh, quite fancy to have a sip actually. Let me know what you're drinking. Power drinks for power stitching. Oh, very hot. Seafood stitching. Oh, Nikki, are you stitching seafood? What are you stitching? Do not tell me. The calamari lady. Dun dun dun. Yes, it's not urban myth. Calamari lady actually exists. If you don't believe it, ask Nikki. And all I'm hoping for is the calamari lady will have some hair. But it's just not happening. Oh, seriously. Just a tiny bit of 310 will do. It's cold. It's winter, okay? Bolding is generally not very friendly for winter. So I'm going to mark as I go forward. Amira says, last time I saw a color flow blob under the cat. Now I think it really looks like a house. A color blob, are you referring to the crab? It is crab. It is a green crab in my world. I don't know what it looks like in your world. Yes, I know that, Amira, I understand. There's peer pressure, when everybody says there's a cottage, Amira wants to, just blend in and doesn't want to sound like an alien. So Amira's saying, oh, now it looks like a cottage. Whereas last time, I bet Amira actually saw a green crab. I get it. It's okay. It's okay. Peer pressure, okay? Sanga, hello, hello. Good to see you. And Essie is stitching on Christmas Owl. Very nice, from Pain-Free Crafts. And Silver Stitches Lizzie is also here joining us, and Chloe C as well, and Ring Akio, welcome. And Kate is also back here. Very good to see you. I'm warming up, guys. I'm warming up. Amira says jellyfish stitching. Oh, controversial, controversial. And Susan's working on berry Christmas, drinking latte. Oh, very sophisticated. No hot chocolate today, darling? One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. Okay. It's very nice. Just get little hands warmed up. And it's quite nice to, not be able to see anything in particular at this point. But as I build up stitches, suddenly, it will become clear what I'm stitching. I know. I like the surprises. Very often, I would stitch and not even look at the markup at all, because I like the surprise. I like to focus on the stitches themselves. And, obviously, based on the stitching method, I'm just focusing on where I'm stitching and what color. And I like the surprises of finding out what I'm stitching exactly later on, when it gradually becomes obvious. Like the surprises. Alison Rennie, hello, and Jacqueline as well, and Catherine Ryan has also joined us. Great to see you guys. .310 stitching, and no spooky bingo. I am shocked. Normally spooky bingo everywhere when I stitch 310. No one is stitching 310 at this point. I'm a lone 310 stitcher in a village. Sarah is working on Monarch and drinking coffee. Oh, I should have made a cup of coffee. Suzanne says, I'm working on Unicorn Valley, but worked on fur and flowers and traveling library today earlier. Whoa, 3 projects. Because the fur and flowers, is that a piece from Chira Marchetti, I wonder? I'm not great with titles. I get mixed up a lot. 1, 2, 3. All right. I think I'm going to take it over here. Oh, Susan says hot chocolate later. Okay, so starter course, starter with latte and main course chocolate. Susan has a plan. Here we go. This feels nice. Hello, Laurie. Welcome back. Laurie, okay, here we go. Laurie, do you need help from the fairy? Laurie says, hi, I'm deciding what to stitch, big or small. Well, you let me know if you need fairies help. I can do a little spin for you. We haven't we haven't spun anything recently. I think that the well is collecting dust. You know, maybe we'll just get it going for a little bit. If Laurie needs help, all right, you let me know. Alison says, stitching good morning. Oh, the little piece, the piece with little cow, baby cow. Very cold here in Aberdeenshire. Oh, had a sleet earlier on and snow, really? Already? Yes, London's kind of cold as well, but not quite snowy yet. It does feel icy though, a little bit, particularly in the evening. But I don't think we're snowing yet. Amira says, I don't even have 310 in this piece. Ooh. I think, who's that lady? Kim Jacobs. Kim's work may rarely have 310 if you look at the color palette. Rarely. Kind of air stitching territory. Susan says, technically you are not stitching on 310 but 16. Susan, I knew it. I knew it. You know, when I came on today, I just knew it was going to be a tough crowd. You know, they're not going to let me get away with anything. And as Susan demonstrated, who knows? This might not be 310 because at GeckoRouge, they don't give you thread numbers. They hide DMC colors, even though it's DMC thread. So this could be blank, for all I know. Who knows? You're quite right, Susan. And we also, oh, hey, we've got Woo joining us and Travis as well. And Travis says, hi, everyone, just popping in for a quick minute. It's 3:30 here. I'm at work for another 6-ish hours. I can't wait to stitch tonight. Or we'll keep you company. You can just listen to us. I'll keep it, you know, quiet. I won't tell the boss, okay? It sounds like a long shift. 3:30 and another 6 hours. Oh, Janine says, Yogi, did you figure out what happened last night? I have no idea. I think clearly it wasn't my internet. It wasn't the Wi-Fi that's the problem, is the software. Because it has happened a couple of times recently. I'm thinking it might be the software that was, you know, glitching. Because my internet was okay and I was just kicked out of the stream. So it happened once last week as well. And you know, basically I had 2 streams. I restarted another new one. So, but yeah, I have no idea. So hopefully if it's kind of a software issue, is gonna be addressed by the software company. So mystery. Oh, a rabbit hole is doing 310, but unfortunately, according to Sarah, I'm stitching 16. So yes, I think it's spooky bingo in spirit, but I cannot verify it. Okay, so. And Angelique says, I'm working on a song, on Song of the Nightingale from modern folk embroidery. Okay, so sounds like a sampler type of project, isn't it? Because modern folk embroidery, I think Steve is a big fan of their work as well. 20 count Ada, very nice. And we'll do one more stitch here. I'm going to end a thread here of my 16, okay? Who knows if it's 310? Maybe not. And Woo Woo is working on Ex Machina by Chris Ortega. My only piece. Okay, so Woo Woo is one of those, aliens that's only got one project ongoing at a time, but she's on 85%. So there you go. Who's laughing now? I am. Chelsea says it's soup season. It is, isn't it? Yes, totally is. Yes. You just want something warm. Absolutely. Let me have a sip of my water. Oh, Alison. Alison says, Yogi, you should spin your world of... I'll probably never finish it, but I'll give it a goddamn try for yourself at the end of your stream to see what's stitching on next day, non-Saturday. Yeah, that's a nice idea. That's a nice idea. So I was thinking about doing that for at least one day a week, maybe a lucky spin day. You can spin for the next day. And yeah, I like the idea, Alison. Let me have a sip of my water here. Yeah, I was thinking about, bringing more of the well of hope action to our lives, right? So yeah, we can pick, maybe not every day, but we can pick one day. Just leave it to fate and let the fairy decide day. And so we could do the day before, and then the following day I'll stitch it. I like it. Okay, I'll get that arranged, Alison. Right. Okay, so I finished my thread here. I could keep going, but I fancy just taking the stitches down here. What I want to do is, yes, I remember my plan now. I was off track. I was warming up, okay? So what I'm going to do, if you look at my chart here, let's 16, or maybe 310, I don't know, downwards, because what I want to do is to take my stitches toward the left. And ideally, you know what? Maybe I start from the bottom. It's tidier, isn't it? If I start and establish this line here, so I know where the bottom of the piece is, I think it would be tidier rather than, you know, having everything kind of flowing, because it's quite nice over here. Let me show you here. Even though I haven't done all the 310 stitches, okay, but it feels there's a border there going on there. So maybe that's what I should be doing. I think that sounds like a good idea. And so in that case, then I will come back to the bottom here and pick, let me see what color that is. It is 68. Right. 68 means nothing to no one, is a blue, navy blue, royal blue. It's quite pretty. So I am going to, instead of trying to fill in the stitches, I'm going to just take it to the left and create a nice little border there. Sounds like fun. It's not quite jigsaw stitching. It's just really just flowing the stitches to the left here to create a border. Chrissy is also here. Good to see you. Chrissy says, I'm working on love letters. Chocolate shop, Max colors. Very nice. I haven't worked on that piece for a little while. I've got a mini. Oh, and Chrissy is drinking hot chocolate today. Suzanne, you're going to have company. So Laurie has picked her piece. Jaws. What a cozy stitching, you know, Laurie is going to be having. Stitching Jaws, yes. Oh, well, each to their own. World of Doom, Suzanne, please do not spread rumors, okay? Suzanne and Susan, you too, seriously. Yes, it's World of Hope, you know, for lost stitchers, and Fairy provides guidance for those stitchers that just don't know what to do. You know, those days, you'll have it, you know, what should I stitch today? Oh, I have no idea. So what I'm going to do, just stitch, or take the stitch to the left there. Just stitch the bottom one. Just the very bottom row here. And if you ask me why, because it's nice. It's fun. Right. To see what happens, you know. So this one will take me all the way to here. Okay. Mental note. Woo Woo says, you might not be able to entice me with other projects, but you have enticed me into ordering giant buttons from Amazon. Woo Woo, well done. So I'm assuming Woo Woo is in the UK. Yes, isn't it nice? £3.50. You get a giant bag. I need to top up my order. I keep forgetting. Yes, I need my, I really miss my giant buttons. Yes, you can get a really big bag of giant buttons, and they are giant, okay? They're not kidding. And from Amazon, £3.50. Bargain. If you're in the UK, go for it, okay? They are good, aren't they, Woo Woo? I told you. You know, I'm fussy with my dark chocolate, and I really love that company. I don't love every flavor they come up with. For instance, the sea salt and lime. Okay, that doesn't speak to me. I still have. I think I tried one block quite a while ago, and I have not gone back yet. It's still sitting there, and my partner doesn't like it either. So it's yeah, it's not doing well. So not all flavors, but the dark chocolate, the plain chocolate is just so good. 1, 2, 3. So you will create that definition for the base of the project. It's kind of nice. And then I'll come back from time to time to fill up the rest of the stitches. I like the freedom. Okay, let me skip 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yes, Lizzie agrees, is the well of hope. Yes. I do not lie, okay? So Woo is in Birmingham. I've only been to Birmingham once, near the station, and that's it. I think Abney is also from Birmingham. Oh, no, I'm getting mixed up. No, Abney is from Manchester, and it's Manchester I've been. I don't think I've been to Birmingham. Kelly. Kelly says, good evening, Yogi, and everyone. It's my birthday today. Are you kidding, Kelly? We have a birthday girl. We have a birthday girl. Yes, where are you, Kelly? Here. It's official. And Kelly is our birthday girl today. It's not like we have birthday girl every day, but today is wonderful. We have a birthday girl here. So let's send Kelly some crowns and some dolly. How's that? And some chocolate as well, members. And yes, you can join a membership of the channel. You get emoji that created by me. Okay, so there you go, guys. Let's celebrate for Kelly with some dolly love and chocolate and some crowns. Let's go. Yes, happy birthday to Kelly. And indeed, and Landry, just had birthday very recently, haven't you? Landry is spreading rumor, says, I heard a rumor the yogi will sing to you on your birthday. Oh, I think, Kelly's having such a wonderful day. Let's not ruin her birthday, okay? Yes. There you go, Kelly. These are for you from everyone here. Happy birthday and some cakes as well. Here we go. And yogi move as well, if you like it. Wonderful. Happy birthday. And happy birthday from Dolly as well. There you go. Kelly's having such a good time at the moment. I don't want to ruin her birthday with my singing, Can be quite traumatic for some people. One, 2, 3. You're welcome, Kelly. And thanks for sharing. It's so nice the people sharing, you know, their birthdays, their newborns, all sort of things. One, two, three, 4, and 5. This is interesting. Border stitching. And this will help me to find the correct location. If I'm planning to travel a little bit further, I don't just count my way there. I actually stitch my way there, even just few stitches, so I have reference points. And Kelly, I'm going to drink my peppermint tea for you, okay? To celebrate your Christmas. Not Christmas, it's your birthday. Any excuses for power drinks? Oh, Lizzie says, I've been to Cadbury Chocolate Factory, which is in Birmingham. Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, some factories, particularly like chocolate factories and stuff, they open up for tourists, visitors to go and just watch how they make chocolates. I bet it's, you know, fascinating. I remember when I was a kid, we went to a pencil factory, and so I know how pencils are made. Oh, the tea is so good. I'm going to just keep going. And I remember also, I've seen how wafers are made as well. I just love watching food being made. Oh, Lizzie has also went to a pencil factory as well. She says the last trip I ever made with my grandma. Oh dear. Fun memories, isn't it? Things like that. See, instantly, there's a nice definition at the bottom, because up to this point, this thing kind of just floating there. You don't know what it is, but now there's a kind of baseline. There's a definition there. Even though there are only a few stitches. And three, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. One, two, three. Two. And for the remaining leftover thread, because this color pretty much stops here, so I'm going to just use the remaining thread I have and just fill in the neighboring area. It's quite long though, so it's going to maybe go on for a little bit. 3. And what's happening here? Oh, there's a little knot. That's why. I was thinking the stitch looks very uneven. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2. The fabric is really, really delicate. So sometimes if I pull my thread a little bit tighter, it literally just disappears into the fabric. So I need to kind of be quite careful with the tension when I stitch on this fabric because it's so light. One, two. Oh dear. Why is it like this? 1, 2, 3. Why is it like this? Hang on. 1, 2, 3. Oh. For a moment, I thought I counted the stitches. I thought I was stitching on the wrong row. There are 3 rows from from the border. Whew. It's all good, all good, all good. It's just the box border. The box border isn't very clear. It's okay, all good, all good. Nikki says, did you update the software? What software? Saga? Is there a new version? Nikki says. Vaduhi has joined us in the chat there. Welcome. Oh, Nikki says, you mark extra blue stitches. I know, it just 1 stitch, right? Not stitches. I know hang on. I didn't mark 1 stitch, but I'm planning to stitch here. Is that correct? 2, right? But the rest is correct, right? Nikki, please. I am nervous. I don't want to no mentioning of the F word, okay? F word free stream today. I think this is good, right? Nikki? One, 2. There. OBS. Oh, I need to check because normally it would let me know if there's an update, sort of upgrade or update. But I can't remember it has notified me to upgrade it. I'll have a look because it's been glitching a couple of times recently. It shouldn't happen. It just kicked me out. That's not very nice. Because previously I've been kicked out before, but sometimes you can just restart it and it just it kind of carries on. But not for the last couple of times. I couldn't revive it. Oh, thumbs up from Nikki. Yes, I missed one stitch here, but I was planning to stitch it. Oh, everybody's watching carefully. I need to distract the chat, so you will stop looking at what I'm doing. Betty Hankins says, my least favorite color is 775. Which color is it then? 775. I don't really have colors I don't like, but I do have colors that I don't like to stitch because they're too light, or yeah, I don't mind darker colors, but cream colors, beige, I get a bit nervous. Susan, stop looking, Susan. So Susan is stitching a whole herd of teddy bear, teddy bears. So and I remember someone said the whole group of teddy bears is a hug of teddy bears. Chelsea says, I don't know I don't know why, but I'm too tired today. Chelsea, maybe because we're talking like a lot about tattoos and everything. And Chelsea, I can't remember location-wise where you are. What's your time zone? Maybe you stayed up? Who knows? Lakika says, I'm not paying attention what you're doing at all. Good. Keep it that way, okay? Just keep the eyes closed, both of them. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Just keep the eyes closed. All right then, I'm gonna just end this thread here. I was hoping to use up the entire piece, but the stitches kind of run out around here. So I am going to end the thread. There you go. So this is the belly of the kitty, and this is the bottom. 68, going back. Suzanne says, I'm very tired of browns. So Suzanne is working on traveling library as well. I think, yes, I think certain areas, particularly those of you start from bottom, upper left of traveling library, there's a lot of browns and black, really dark colors. So that can be, if you do a lot of it, you probably just get fatigue. Let me have a look. This one is not a blue. 63. 63. Have I got one here? No. 63. So the rule I have with this way of stitching is my new color has to start right next to a stitch that's already there. So I can't just suddenly starting from here or there or wherever. I need to connect the stitches, and so this way I can be sure or at least be a little bit more sure that the locations are going to be correct, because I'm not sure otherwise. So and we have a new member. Our Kelly, our birthday girl, has joined Yogi Squad. Thank you so much, Kelly. Welcome to the club. Our birthday girl joining the Yogi Squad. This is a great day for you, Kelly. Chelsea says, I'm in the US, so it's middle of the day. You know, Chelsea, sometimes if I feel a little bit fatigued, I'll just stand up and do a forward fold. You know, forward fold is when you're standing on your feet and you kind of bend forward. So your head is lower than the waist. And it's quite nice because the kind of circulation just flow to all the head, and it's very relaxing, and it kind of, you know, it's quite refreshing to do. Oh, we have another new joiner for our club, Stitching Club, Diana Smith. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, guys. We have Salita as well. Welcome, Salita. Welcome to the club, guys. Amazing, guys. Thank you. Salita says, we're getting a whole crew joining. Yes, it's lovely. How wonderful of you. Thank you very much for your support. I love stitching with you. So I think I'm going to start from here. Thank you very much, guys. Yes, and we have a members only emoji, which is great fun. So, hey, today is the day. Hello, hello. And we also have Catherine joining us as well. Thank you so much. And Catherine Ryan has also joined the Yogi Squad. Yes. So we have sort of members only emoji there for you, and I created them for you. And the more members we have, the more slots open. So at the moment, we are maxed on the emoji. We run out of slots, but as we have more members, hopefully another slot is going to open, and we'll have a new emoji created for you. So thank you, guys. Wu says, I just tried to thread my needle and my hair got threaded instead of my floss. Oh dear. I do that with Dolly's hair sometimes. You know, sometimes Dolly's hair is very powerful. It just kind of, you know, materializes itself in the strangest places, and a lot of times on my whips. And sometimes I remove it, I try, and sometimes I just stitch it into my work. So my work will probably contain Dolly's DNA everywhere. 310, okay? Dolly's got black and white hair, but mostly dark hair that got trapped on my whip. A little bit of natural 310, okay? Nikki, Nikki, you need to buy your cones. I've got my Dolly here, you know? My Dolly is producing 310 for me. Yes, Diana, we have our emoji here. Sarah says, my hair gets caught in my stitching too, just above my knees. Above my knees? Sarah, are you saying your hair is down to your knees? Sarah, when was the last time you had a haircut? Very curious. And Kelly has joined us. Says, hello everyone, I got dog fur into my whips all the time. I think everybody's got animals. I don't know about birds. I wonder if you have birds, do you have feathers everywhere? It's probably a little bit harder to get, to stitch feather into your work. But I'm sure it's possible. Woo says, I have a tuxedo cat called Baggy. His hair is in my work also. I know. I think all our webs need to be tested for DNAs, to see whether maybe there's human hair or animal hair everywhere. Sarah says, yes, I haven't had it cut for 20 years. Wow, serious. So do you have a trim or, wow, that's very long. So I bet your work is probably full of, your hair everywhere. We need to test the DNA of Sarah's work there. Laurie's got really long hair as well. My goodness, my hair is quite short. It's just much easier. The yoga classes. Wow. I used to have longer hair, but I just get impatient. If I try to grow my hair, when it passed my shoulder, I just go, that's it, I just go and cut it off. So. Alandria says, I watched a stitcher who streamed on Twitch. They have a pet bird who sometimes poops in the fabric. What? It does also shed feathers. Though I imagine that's harder to stitch on it. Well, so feathers is not really the problem, it's the poops. Jeez. Well, there you go. That's proper DNA being left on the project there. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Diana says, my bunny Lola's hair is also in my work. Just all sorts of animals. And what about snakes? Snakes is harder, isn't it? They don't shed anything, do they? They shed skin, but it's probably not that frequently. Oh dear. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's probably not unusual to have hair of your family members or your partner or whatever. And of course, if the partner is balding, then perhaps not so much a problem. Or calamari lady, for instance, she's, hairless. Let's put it that way. So no problem there. If your flatmate just happens to be calamari lady, then lucky you. You're okay. No calamari DNA on your project. Chelsea says, I can't imagine the maintenance of that hair. I don't know. Maybe you just get used to it. I never have hair that long, but when I used to have longer hair, well, the advantage is you don't need to have a haircut that frequently, because when you have shorter hair, it grows out of shape very quickly. So you probably need to have it cut a little bit more frequently. But with long hair, yeah, I mean, you kind of need to manage it. You need to put in the ponytails or something, and you need to wash it properly. Whereas my hair, I can literally air dry it. Pros and cons, I think. Callum says mine is almost to my butt, and I hate it some days. It gets tangled so easily. Well, when I have sort of longer hair, some days it does feel very heavy. I don't know. Hair is funny, even though hair is supposed to be dead, but it's got something, isn't it? Some days, I having long hair it's kind of weighing me down a little bit. I really love shorter hair. I do love shorter hair. Just so much easier. And lighter as well. Sarah, you should give it a go, okay? Number 3, okay? Number 3. Go to barber and go, hey, I fancy number 3 today. Laurie says, I'm 62 and will not cut my hair off. Trim, yes, but just a little bit. Every few years. Every few years. So Laurie's got super long hair as well. Is it kind of a trend for stitchers? Are we just trying to produce flaws, natural flaws, just in case we run out of certain colors? Is that the strategy? Wow. That's very long, though. Amira says, I guess fish will be a bit stitch friendlier. Yes. I think fish should be okay. Should be safe there. Yes, Chelsea, just incorporate, hair and fur and everything into the project. Yes, it's all part of the artwork. There. I like this color actually. It's not 310, but it's so strong that it's it's happening. It's not like as some stitches you kind of you stitch and stitch and go, yeah, it's kind of there, but not really. Borderline air stitching sometimes. Even like these colors, it's not pale, but it's like, is it there? Is it not there? Frida says, isn't there a culture who knits their hair into their projects, like a sweater or socks? Really? What kind of culture is that? I swear I heard that somewhere, but can't remember where. Maybe because it's not true, Frida. That's why you can't remember. Really? But it probably wouldn't surprise me because it's one of those things the body produces that is, almost eternal. Because when mummies, Egyptian mummies are found, a lot of them still have hair, or sort of those ice mummies, being buried in the ice. A lot of times the hair is still intact. So it's very long lasting. Suzanne says, I keep putting it off because of my anxiety, but now I kind of like it. I gave myself a trim last month and it's pretty long. Yes, getting a trim is really nice. I love having haircut. I always felt like, so much lighter and happier after a haircut. Yes. It's nice to have a haircut. Sarah, Number 3. Sarah. New year, new hair, new Sarah, right? 2026, Sarah 2.0. Why not? But I remember when I was at college as an art student, my hair was pretty long, not as long as you guys, but it was halfway down to my bicep there. So for me, that was pretty long. And I remember for whatever reason, I just decided to have it cut quite short, not just a trim, but just cut it off, turn into like a short bob. And I remember going to the hairdresser and I said, oh, I would like to, turn into a short haircut. And the hairdresser, he was really concerned because as a professional hairdresser, he probably sees a lot of people go there, maybe in a, really bad mood or, emotionally not very stable and wanting a really drastic haircut. And he kept asking me questions like, well, I don't know. I just remember he kept checking me. It's like, is everything okay with everything? And I was thinking, well, this is not a doctor's appointment, okay? I'm a hairdresser. I just want a haircut. But he was really concerned. I think he was worried that sometimes people do it in the heat of the moment and they get the haircut and they regret it and they blame the hairdresser. Maybe that happens sometimes. So he was very concerned. And I kept saying to him, no, I just want, kind of a new look. And eventually I got it cut. And I did not sue him, okay? Alondra says, I dye my hair purple. Is that still natural floss? Yes, you have the natural purple floss if you ever run out. $5.50, okay? yes, I think it's 550. Is it 550? I think 550. It's a purple right there. So Alandria is producing her own 550 DMC floss. Very handy. Sarah says, I think it's a hand dye fancy floss. Exactly. And you can probably color it. If you have, like, some people have rainbow colors, and then so you have the, natural supply of all sorts of colors. If you ever run out, just plug your hair out. Very handy. Catherine says, mine actually filled with fur of my 4 Siamese. 4 of them. Yeah, I bet. So it's quite nice because then, it probably makes your fabric, your work a little bit more, it adds a little bit more volume, right? It's cat hair and dog hair. Here we go. Laurie says, I have curly, heavy hair, no fuzz. Wash it, done. Makes life easy. Ha. But even with long hair, you probably still need a certain cut, don't you? So it still needs a little bit of a styling or structure to it. Leslie says, I went from having really long hair to Judy Dench style haircut in one go, and the hairdresser didn't want to do it. But I insist I definitely won't go back to long hair. Yes, I think hairdressers are, probably from experience, they're very nervous when they get someone come in, really long hair, and suddenly go, well, just chop it off. They're worried that maybe you just broken up with your boyfriend or something happens. And then later on, you're going to regret it. I'd be worried too if I'm a hairdresser. If Sarah came in and go, hey, I fancy a number 3. I'll probably go, hey, darling, would you like to have a chat? And maybe I'll refer you to my therapist or something like that. Just in case, just play safe there. So Sarah, have you ever had short hair, or have you always had really long hair? I guess you have, you've never had it cut for 20 years. Then the last time you had shorter hair is probably quite a while back, right? Oh dear. So Lizzie says there is custom of mourning jewelry where the living members of the family had rings made of the hair. Rings? How do you put in rings? Like inside the gems? Whoa. Yes. And Suzanne says that's the hair work from Victorian era. So basically implementing someone's hair into like jewelry pieces. Whoa. Well, I suppose if you love the person, you know, or maybe your cat, your favorite cat. All cats are my favorites. All of them. Yeah. Wow. And Suzanne says, when I was pregnant with Alex, I had just lost 100 pounds and my hair was falling out. Why did you lose 100 pounds? While you're pregnant? And Suzanne says, my hair was falling out because of it being pregnant. I decided to cut off all my long hair. And I cry all the time. I suppose if you don't really want to cut it short, but you have to, then yeah, that can be quite upsetting. Because hair is, you know, people attach to their hair, even though it's supposed to be, you know, dead. Like hair's supposed to be dead, but I don't believe it is. I think technically, but it's people are very attached to their own hair. So Suzanne says 550, yes. Purple hair. Collin says, my stepmom paid a hairdresser to chop my hair short when I was a teenager, and it took me to my mid-20s for it to finally grow back. And I kept it long ever since. Oh, I kind of know what you mean. If as a child, you've been forced to have a certain hairstyle, you probably want to rebel later on. It could be the opposite. If your mom always banned you from cutting your hair, maybe as you grow up, you just want the hair super short. You might shave it. Wow. And particularly, you know, the way you say stepmom, are we talking about a Snow White situation? You know, not Snow White. Yeah, Snow White has got a stepmom as well, and Cinderella. And all Disney stories involve some sort of stepmom situation. The evil stepmom. Collin. Yeah, well, it's handy to have 310. No, 550. 550. So everybody, most of you have long hair from the sound of it. Leslie says, I'm 68. No boyfriend trouble. You never know, Leslie. You know, it's no guarantee you won't have boyfriend trouble. And Catherine says, I recently cut 7 inches off my hair. 7 inches is like, about that long. No one can tell what I'm doing. Like that long, 7 inches. Can still pull it, can still pull it up, but not that different. And don't miss weight, the weight, and actually wear it down sometimes. Because I think even with long hair, it's probably good to have a maybe slightly layered or have some sort of style, because that can make a lot of difference. You know, you good hairdressers, they can probably keep the length but make it lighter. You know what I mean? Otherwise, it can be quite heavy. And Sarah says it's always been long, but once I caught it on fire. Oh no! All the hair horror stories are coming out, guys. Sarah says, let me read it again. It's always been long, but once I caught it on fire and burned 18 inches off, I brought it up to my mid-back. I had to grow it back again. Oh my goodness. So, yeah, so the last time Sarah had a quote-unquote trim was actually being caught on fire and burnt off 18 inches. Oh dear Sarah, maybe a good reason to have number 3, you know. It's unlikely to catch fire. Oh dear, all those strange stories are coming out. Yes, the hair stories. Yesterday we had a lot of tattoo stories. Here we go. So I'm going to keep going to move to the left and see what happens there. Let me flip the chart here. So this is where I am. And I just need to move slightly toward, oh, you know what? Just a few inches away is that pink blob. I don't know what that is. It looks like some sort of, imaginary creature in Collin Thompson's world. That would be interesting to stitch. So this is where I'm going to take my stitches. Here we go. Pink blob. Here I come. Let me do this one then. Let me do another blue. Susan says, no boyfriend trouble, but my hairdresser recently closed. I've been doing that for about 30 years. It's a problem, isn't it? Because once you find a good hairdresser, you pretty much want to follow the person till the end of the world. If the person immigrates to another country, you probably move as well, because it's so hard to find a good hairdresser. I get it. It's quite upsetting, isn't it? Particularly you've been, with the same person for 30 years. And to be honest, I used to go to a hairdresser in Mayfair, okay, in London, and it's a hairdresser. It's been around for quite a while, and Rob Stewart goes there as well, because I bump into him quite a few times. A lot of time, so the hairdresser's got the ground floor and it's got a basement. And the basement is where you do sort of colouring. I don't colour my hair anymore, but I used to kind of add a little bit of highlight from time to time. So there's a really, really good hairdresser, Bruce. I have been going for quite a few years. And so I bump into Rob Stewart quite a few times in the basement. And he's always having colour work done. Every time I bump into him, he would have kind of tin foil, layers of tin foil on his hair. And from what I know, Rob Stewart has been going to this particular hairdresser. So the hairdresser is based on the person's name, and he goes straight to the boss. So I think the boss has been doing his hair since the 70s. And he even now, I think Rob Stewart is in his 70s, and he's still going to the same hairdresser. So, yeah, people are very, very loyal to their hairdressers. Hey, Michelle Fuller. Hello, hello. Yeah, Mira wants to know what happened to Sarah's hair accident. Oh, dear. Lizzie says snail. It does look a little bit like snail, but I don't think it's snail. We'll find out. We'll find out. Maybe when I stitch it, when it's stitched, it will become much clearer. 68. It's a blue. Kathleen says, I love the options I'm seeing with Saga. I wish more charts come with the file type. I'm scared to convert files. So many upload wrong in Pattern Keeper and Markup IXP. Yeah, well, you can get them converted using Paradise, but if you don't have the Android tablet, then it might be a little bit more challenging. But yeah, I just love to be able to just pick whatever color I want, be able to preview, the colors before I pick them. You can't really do that with Pattern Keeper. You kind of have to tap around randomly until you pick something you like. But Saga, you can preview it and you know precisely what color it is. So I'm taking the stitches to the left there. One, two, one, two. Collin says my kid is almost 8 months, so hair does not stay down ever. So it's always in a bun or ponytail. Yes. So Collin, maybe chop it off, you know? Just a suggestion. It's so much lighter. Oh, Susan thinks yo-yo. Yeah, someone said it was yo-yo. I don't think it is so. It looks like a little sort of pink purple person. I think pattern keeping is pretty decent as an app until you start using Saga, because Saga is just providing so much more in terms of functionality. It's very hard to go back. I think, if I had to go back to Pattern Keeper, it's okay. I'm not going to cry about it, but I'm going to miss Saga so much. There. See you later, Nikki. So good to see you. And give the calamari lady some hair, okay, when you have a moment. And have some 310 to spare, please. All right. Sarah says, I think it's yo-yo. But you know, this pink little blob, they appear in kind of multiple locations in this chart. You see, that looks like, yeah, it could be. Oh, yeah, there's a string. That's quite true. But it's very similar in style to this little blob there. Let me show you the full view. You know, this pink little blob, it looks like one of those, but at the bottom. But it could be yo-yo because there is a string attached to it. Who knows? This is kind of my tripping piece. It could be everything, you know, those big eyes from the green crab. Jesus, I just can't turn it into a cottage in my mind. When I see it, you know, I see what I see. Here we go. So I want to turn it I want to take my stitches to the left there. It's my cunning plan, okay? So now I am going to connect it, because my rule is the stitches have to be connected. I can't suddenly just jump to the pink area. I need to connect it. So I am going to pick this one over here. All right. And you would take me to the pink colors. 22. Sarah is asking, is anyone getting the pets gifts for Christmas? My cat have several things on the wish list. Oh dear. It's an Amazon wish list. Your cats can just log on and just put things, you know, here and there. A little bit of cat toys, you know, new catnip supply. 22. It's a blue wish list. It's terrifying. Can imagine if your cat put on a wish list, a new owner, please. Very subtle. A new home. Amira says, I think it's one at the bottom is yo-yo, and the other one looks like an animal holding something pencil shaped. Well, Amira, yes, I see a knife, okay? I think that little blob is holding a knife. Look at this. Oh, here we come again. Seriously, that one. It looks, it just looks like it's holding a knife or something. I don't know. Yes. But the one at the bottom, yeah, maybe it's a yo-yo, because it looks a little bit different, tiny bit different. It's more like a yo-yo. Henny says it's a yo-yo. All right then. Pink yo-yo. I don't know, Amira. I think, you know, people see different things in this chart from the look of it. It just looks like a little blob, little creature is holding a knife. That's what I see. Oh, Carrie says holding a paintbrush. Interesting. Okay, once these ones are done, I'm officially in a yo-yo zone. Now we think it's yo-yo. There you go. Just have a sip of my tea here. Oh, why don't we have a chocolate break? How's that? Let's have a chocolate time. It's chocolate time then. Let's have a chocolate break and I'm going to take a sip of my tea here. Here we go. Chocolate time. Oh, this tea is so good. So soothing. Amira says, maybe your subconscious tries to tell you something with a knife. There you go. I think that's what this piece is about. I think, you know, you probably see what your mind sees. What does that say about me? You know, I see a green crab staring at me and a, you know, pink blob holding a knife. There you go. Dun, dun, dun. Psychiatrist. In the chat, please come forward. Online diagnosis of yogi. Yes. This piece is weird like that. You know, other pieces, we don't have this problem. Other pieces, if you see a cupcake, it's a cupcake. You know? If you see a cat, it's a cat. No controversies. But not this one. All right then. Yeah. Oh yeah. I forgot. It's chocolate time. What am I doing then? I just kept stitching. Yes, chocolate time, guys. It's official. Flash your chocolate emoji there. New members in particular, we do have a chocolate time emoji. Okay, power snack and power drinks. So here we go. Dun, dun, dun. Now you can tell that this piece of chocolate is getting smaller. My giant Belgian dark chocolate is getting shorter by the day. It's getting shorter and shorter. Yes, but yes, I still have quite a fair bit left. So I'm going to take a chunk of my very chunky Belgian chocolate bar. See? So big. I don't have a giant button today, but giant chocolate is so thick here. Lovely. Nice little bite there. Christian says, I'm having peanut butter and M&M. Oh, peanut butter M&M. Interesting. Chocolate and peanut butter. They go together, don't they? Suzanne says 29,000 stitches left. Amazing. Which piece are you stitching on? Sarah says, I can put a cone of 310 on my black cat list. Laura is on lurking just to say it looks like he's holding a what? A Q-tip. For some reason, I see a knife, Laura. Q-tip is cotton bud, isn't it? Just need to make sure the chocolate is not going to go on my fabric here. I don't mind cat hair, but I don't want my chocolate. I don't want my chocolate's DNA to go on my web. Yes, power snack time. Let me know what you're snacking. Is it chocolate? Is it chocolate? Or is it chocolate? Woo Woo says, that's not chocolate, that's a brick. I know, that's a very good description. It is like a brick of chocolate, so thick. And it's very good, so chunky. Oh, Diana is out of chocolate. Oh dear, oh dear. So that will teach you, you know, next time when you come to the class, bring your chocolate, okay? unfortunately, due to the technology at the moment, I'm not able to share my chocolate with you. Maybe at some point, I will be able to, teletransport my chocolate live here on Yogi Stream. But until then, bring your own chocolate. Oh, Sarah is treating you with biscuits, little cookies, and milk. Very nice. It's Sarah's way to slowly lure you into the alien club, okay? Susan says, Yogi is so violent, evil crab, mouse with knife. I'm not sure if it looks like a mouse. It's just a blob of pink and purple thing. Evil crab, I know. I'm living in paranoia. Help me, Susan. Yes. Diane. Exactly. It's part of, experience of Yogi's stitching class here. Learn how to stitch as slowly as possible. If you're too fast, I'm demonstrating live here on how to do it slowly. And yes, and how to enjoy chocolate as well. Okay, so I think I'm in the yo-yo zone. Dun, dun, dun. I think I'm right next to, or very close anyway. I can start stitching the burgundy color. That's very close to the yo-yo. Let's have a look. Nice. 17. Sarah says BYOC. Bjork, bring your own chocolate. That's funny. Bjork, Bjork. Our new terminology has, was born. A new one. Bring your own chocolate. 17. It is a burgundy. Michelle says, Yogi, you might need to move to the happier part of the chart without the mean crab and deadly mouse. I know. This is, getting weirder and weirder in the Twilight Zone stitching. Because every time, I just see different things. So if I start from here, literally, that little blob, the pink blob is around here. Amira says, that reminds me of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. They tried to send chocolates through the TV. Really? There's TV in Chocolate Factory? Let me have a look. Which color is this? Let me have a look here. 68. Forgot to pop it back. 17. All right then. Burgundy starts here. Okay. What is happening here? Why is there a little blob of things? What is this? Mira says, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory is a lovely movie which contains of chocolate. The only one I've seen is the one with Johnny Depp. But I think there's a new one with the actor whose name I cannot remember. There you go, 3 stitches there. And I'm moving down here. And it's 3 stitches away. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There. A little bit scared. I'm going to count again. From here, 1, 2, 3. All right. And then 2 above. Yes, I get very nervous if I have to kind of count stitches away from areas it's not connected, because I just know I'm going to get it wrong. There's a high probability of me getting it wrong. So what is everybody's favorite Christmas movie? Okay, like the favorite Christmas movie. Is there one? And it doesn't have to be Christmas themed, because I think the TV channels, they're quite weird. Sometimes there are certain movies, they're just being played around Christmas time or New Year, even though they're not really Christmassy at all, like Lord of the Rings, for instance. For some reason, movies like that just get played during Christmas. No idea why. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And I don't know if I've got a favorite one. I don't know. But their movies is quite kind of cozy to watch during Christmas, isn't it? Like, I don't know, Love Actually or something, even though it's a little bit sad. But it's kind of, just human story. Suzanne says, we watch Christmas movies all December. And so Suzanne, so all the movies are Christmas themed, or kind of just cozy movies that is nice to watch during Christmas? Because some movies might not even mention Christmas, but it's just cozy to watch. 17. We do have it. Oh, Alandria says, mine is Muppet Christmas Carol. In my 40s, still never disappoint. I also watch Love Actually and Die Hard every year. Well, Love Actually, I can understand, but Die Hard, I can't even remember the plot. I'm pretty sure I probably have seen it at some point. It doesn't strike me very Christmassy or cozy. I don't think it's a very cozy movie. Die Hard. I can't remember. And oh, Suzanne's favorite is Miracle on 34th Street and White Christmas. Ha. Home Alone for Chloe. Home Alone or Miracle on 34th Street. Wow. And Henny's Lord of the Rings. Which one? All three. Good luck. And Diane Smith says, it's Grinch, all versions. Ha. I don't think I've seen any of those really, really classic Christmas movies. For some reason, I think it just, maybe I try to avoid them. I don't know. Betty Hankins says, it happened on Fifth Avenue. Oh, Die Hard. Or which movie is it? Found it a few years ago. I have to watch it every year. Oh, black and white movies. Oh, so the name of the movie is called It Happened on Fifth Avenue. I don't think I know the movie at all. Woo Woo is also a Miracle on 34th Street. I don't think I've seen it. It sounds familiar, but I don't think I've seen it. Michelle Fuller says, my mum and I used to watch Sound of Music every Christmas. It's one of those that not Christmas, but they play on TV every year. There are a lot of movies, they're like that. For some reason, they just play them during Christmas. And can I confess, I have never watched the entire Sound of Music. It's always like bits, maybe the intro, maybe some bits that you just come across on TV. But I haven't really watched TV properly, like normal TV, for probably a good part of 10 years. So, I just don't get to watch those. Collin says, Lord of the Rings movies were marathon for New Year's. When I start decorating, I watch the Santa Claus movies, then moved on to Grinch movies. I don't think I've seen any of them. But Lord of the Rings, I have personal experience because I used to go out with, one of his boyfriends, okay? And I used to go to his parents' house for Christmas. And for some reason, every single year, they would have this basically trilogy of Lord of the Rings, and we'll start watching from the first one and the second one and the third one. The idea is to watch all three, but normally by the second one, everybody's kind of giving up or falling asleep or, try to escape from the movie. So I don't remember we ever did the four, all three movies. It's very ambitious. And now I can't even watch a Lord of the Rings anymore. It's just traumatized by the Christmas watching party. Here. Oh, now I can do pink. Yes, I can. Very nice. Yes, I'm in a pink zone. It's official. Yes, this is the blob over here. So, hang on. Yes, I can do this one for sure. Okay, 13. Number 13. It's a pinkish. Alondra says, does anyone remember Santa Claus the movie? Dudley Moore. Wow. Dudley Moore? Michelle Fuller says Die Hard Marathon. How many sequels do they have? So Die Hard is the first one. And isn't there a Die Harder or something like that? I remember. And I honestly cannot remember if I've seen any of them. I'm pretty sure I've seen at least one of them, but I cannot remember anything about the movie. And Suzanne says a newer one that we really like is Christmas Chronicles. Oh, who's in it? Is there any movies got Christmas on the title? It's just going to be a hit during Christmas. Now bring the stitches. It's like a circle. Very nice. All right then. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. And Christian says Holiday Inn. So Christy is a big cinema fan, aren't you? You're a movie buff or theatre buff. Suzanne says Alex and his favorite is Home Alone. I'm not even sure I've seen the home movie. I'm aware of the movie, and I probably have seen bits and pieces, but I'm terrible. I prefer thrillers. And is there a really good Christmas thriller that you recommend? Not horror movie, but kind of thriller type movie. I like that. Harry Potter, yes. It's very sort of Christmas type of thing. Susan says one of my favorite is Miracle on 34th Street, the old black and white version. Oh, are they different versions? Well, I can't do black and white movies, I'm afraid. I just kept thinking, well, what happened to the colors? Give me some colors. I know. Hopeless. Absolutely hopeless. Oh, the pink blob is coming up. Alison Rainey says Scrooged with Bill Murray and wants Claus, the movie. Wow, I'm not familiar with these at all. And Santa Claus. Well, a lot of movie names, I have heard of them, but I don't think I've seen them. Anti-Christmas person, Yogi. I don't know. Sometimes if it says Christmas on the title, I probably try to avoid it. Okay. But I like movies like, Love Actually. And Sarah says, I also like Christmas Vacation. Wow, there's so many Christmas movies. Suzanne says, we used to always watch Miracle on 34th Street on Thanksgiving Day to launch the Christmas season. Oh, wow. I think that's everybody's favorite. Miracle on 34th Street. Is it quite old? Or is there a newer version? Sounds like a really old movie. Oh, that was close. No, not here. A nice Christmas thriller would be very nice. Or Christmas murder story. Psychiatrist, please diagnose. Online here. Go. Alison says there's one on Netflix with Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn. Christmas movie? Collin says, my husband told me his family watched Lord of the Rings during Christmas. Hasn't happened since a single time in the 10 years we've been together. I know. Yeah, now I can't even watch the movie, any of them. I know they're really good movies, but every time I just, I see the movie title, I just think about the Christmas we had trying to get through the trilogy. It was just too much. It looks like an egg, an egg shape, shaping up. And Betty Hankins says, I love all Christmas movies, but not so much the Hallmark type or that mushy stuff. Oh, is it too cheesy? Is it too much? Sarah says we have all the Die Hard movies. How many? How many sequels has it got? They probably have quite a few. And I honestly cannot remember anything about the plot. Is this some sort of I'm trying to remember what that is. I just cannot. I know the actor. Bruce Willis is in the movie, and other than that, I cannot recall anything about the movie. It probably says so much about the movie. I don't know. Number 13, going back. And Kerry says we watch all Harry Potter every Christmas break. Yes. And Kerry loves Love Actually as well. Oh, Kerry says, I lived in the UK from 1997 to 2001, and it reminds me of that time. Yes, I think that movie probably has been around that long. Yes. And definitely, I think the movie can definitely sort of remind you of where you were and what you were doing at that time. That's a beautiful thing about cinema. All right, I'm in the purple Purp 550 550 zone. Okay, maybe I need to borrow some of your hair, you know who. And here we go. It's this one, purple, number 40. Number 40. I have no idea what a DMC number would be. Number 40, but it's a purple. If I ever run out of my purple, I think 39 might be 550. That's a bit deeper. But number 40 is kind of light purple color. Lini says Christmas with the Cranks. Oh, I don't know that movie. Cranks. See you later, Mira. 99. 99. Hey, Bex is here. Welcome. Jingle All the Way. Oh, that's got to be a classic, Henny. And Chrissy says Christmas Carol with George C. Scott is a must-watch Christmas time. It was my dad's favorite version, and mine as well. I bet if you're growing up watching a certain movie with your parents, feeling all cozy and safe and warm, that's going to be your favorite movie for the rest of your life. Susan says there are two versions. I don't know which movie, which is... Elf movie. Oh. Here we go. There. I'm going to start at the bottom. No, I'm going to start from here. Betty Hankins says Miracle on 33rd Street or 34. There are two black and white one, and I think it's for 1993. Right. I need to look it up. I can't recall if I ever seen that movie again. Very often when it's too Christmassy, I kind of consciously avoid it. Maybe it's about time that I watch them. All the Christmas movies. Make up for the lost time. Ooh, wait a minute. No, that's not correct. Look away, look away. Nothing to see here. "34, yes. It's a different street, Betty. Wow, there are 5 die-hard movies. My goodness. That's what they do. If they have something that's successful, they just keep making it until it's not popular anymore. Egg shape. And I think James Bond movie is quite popular as well. I can't remember, is it Christmas or New Year? It's about that time anyway. Maybe it's more New Year than Christmas. And out of 5 Die Hard movies, would you say the best is the first one? I mean, 5 is a lot. But the first one is always the best. It's like Harry Potter. I think I've seen the first one. I vaguely remember the first one. And I probably try to watch the second one as well, but honestly, I cannot remember anything about the second one. And then I just stopped watching it. I don't think I've seen any more Harry Potter movie after that. Kind of just lost me a little bit. Alison says, not a Christmas movie, but my all-time favorite movie is The Goonies. I'm 45. Goonies. Is it like a kids movie? You know that actor who won Oscar? I think a couple of years ago. What's his name? For, you know, that movie. I think he used to be in that movie. I think he was a child actor. I think you know that movie I'm talking about. Oh, I forgot these 2 stitches. Oh, there are 2 more on top there. See you later, Andrea. 99 to Andrea. Not Andrea, Landria. Sorry. 99. Good night. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. You know, the actor won Oscar for that movie. What is it called? Everywhere, all the time, whatever. You know the one I'm talking about. There you go. 40 goes back to the needleboard. Next one. Oh, proper pink. Finally. Here we go. Not this one. 92. 92 is a pink. Oh, Lizzie, yes, that's the one. Kiwi Kwan and the movie he was in. Yes, it's called Anything, Anywhere, All at Once. Clearly, I just couldn't remember. Too long, too long. Yes, I think he was one of the child actors in Goonies. I think. It's amazing. He's still acting. Alison says, I think it was advertised like a children's adventure movie back in the day, because I think all the actors in our movies, the main actors, they were kids. So I just presumed that it was children's movie. Susan. Help, Susan. I know. The title was just too long. I just cannot remember. And I saw the movie because I'm trying to remember. I think it was on Prime, for a part of the Prime package. So I saw it because, the review was really good and it was okay. It was interesting, but it wasn't like, masterpiece or anything. So who knows? It was all right. And Lizzie says he was also short round in Indiana Jones. Oh, so yes, he was definitely a child actor, wasn't he? Amazing. Oh, everybody knows. And Lost Boys. Lost Boys. The same actor. It kind of makes you wonder what happened to all the child actors. Because some of them don't turn out so well, It's really hard being famous when you're a kid. And then transition into a grown-up actor. It's quite hard. I mean, Jodie Foster, I think she did it quite well. But not that many that managed. We have a yo-yo. We have a pink yo-yo coming up. That one. 1, 2, 3. Lizzie says, I love Jodie Foster in Bugsy Malone. I think it's quite an old movie, isn't it? Is it when she was a child? I don't think I've seen that one, but it sounds familiar. Well, I do like Jodie Foster. She's so smart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. And I love Jodie Foster in Contact. That's, it's my kind of movie. Sci-fi, a little bit weird. I do like my sci-fi movies. Sarah says, I also like her in Nims Island. Is that Jodie Foster? I'm not familiar with the movie. Nims Island. Carrie says, I love Contact and Matthew McConaughey as well. Yes, I know. I love that movie as well. I'll probably dig out Contact and watch again. It's probably on Prime or something. Alison Rainey says, only seen Labyrinth in bits. Never a home movie. Is that one with David Bowie in there? Oh, yes, Children of the Corn. I think I tried to watch it once upon a time. I don't think I made it. No, it's too scary. I think kids and horror, just no, don't go there. It's scary. Children of the Corn or Pet Cemetery, that kind of stuff. Oh, too much for me. I like the idea of psychological thriller, but I'm useless. I just get so scared. I just can't do it. Poltergeist. All horror movies are coming out. But sometimes they play those. Do they play those during Christmas? Maybe not. Oh, Susan says Bugsy Malone is a great musical. Oh, it's a musical. All the actors were children, teenagers. I vaguely have some idea because I remember looking up Jodie Foster as a child. But, oh, I didn't realize it was a musical. Peggy says, "Why you were sleeping?" Sounds like a scary movie. But I wouldn't mind watching Sixth Sense again, even though, I know the ending. But it's just one of those movies, kind of strangely, interesting to watch. again. Because some movies, when, you know, if you know the twist at the end, you kind of lost interest. And he says, Lady Hawk with Rutger Hauer. Oh, I remember the actor. Is he from Australia? Not Australia, Austria or something, isn't he? He was he the Blade Runner? I can't remember. It's all jumbled up. And Michelle Pfeiffer. Whoa. I like psychological thriller as well. Not horror, and definitely not sort of gory ones. I don't watch those. But mind benders, you know, I like. Oh, while you were sleeping is a rom-com. I have no idea. It just sounds so scary. It's like someone staring at you, stalking you while you were sleeping. That's a creepy title. I see dead people. Yes. Oh, Shatter Island is good. Yes. And Shawshank Redemption, if I can say it. To be honest, I never managed to watch the whole movie. I just found it too depressing. But Shutter Island's good. Mind twister, for sure. Oh, he's Dutch. Okay. Yes, I remember he's kind of from, you know, that neighborhood. It's kind of... Yes. Chloe says, I don't like horror films either. I can just about manage the Saw films. Oh, the ones with sharks. I can't watch those because it's just about a big fish eating people and there's a lot of blood. I can't do it. It's just not very interesting. You know, like a chainsaw or whatever. That type of movies. I just can't do it. And it's always the same anyway. It's just a group of people, you know, just minding their own business, having a barbecue or something. And lo and behold, there was this guy with a chainsaw. Just pop up and, you know, it's not very creative. And by Saw movie, I think you meant Jaw, right? Jaws. The big sharks. And to be honest, I don't find sharks that scary, to be honest, comparing to, I don't know. I'm trying to think of an animal is actually really scary. I think spiders are probably more scary than sharks. One, two. One. Alison says, I love anything scary and gory. True crime is my every day to go. I can't do gory. Scary, psychological, like you know, twisty plots. Yes, I like, but gory, I can't. That's why I draw the line there. Oh dear, what's happening to this stitch? It's gone a little bit pear-shaped. Betty Hankins says, I just watched Hellboy for the first time. Oh, I don't know the movie. I've heard of it. What type of movie is it? Is it a thriller? Hellboy. That sounds scary. Boys from Hell. Oh dear, what's happening to this stitch? Slipped. Oh, Alison says Saw is another movie franchise. Okay, so it's not shark movie. Is it chainsaw? Is it? It's like a chainsaw massacre. Oh dear. Okay, I'm not familiar with that genre. Okay. Chloe C says no, not Jaws. Saw creepy little puppets on a tricycle. That plays games. Oh, that sounds scary. It's like what is it called? The Chucky movies, Bride of Chucky or something. I just can't do it. It's like the worst combination. It's horror, it's gory, and also it's got puppets. Oh, I can't do it. That's my ultimate nightmare. The Bride of Chucky. They're made for each other. There's 6 of them, 6 Saw movies. Oh dear. Kerry Van Castle says, I love listening to true crime podcast. I do like a bit of true crime as well, because some crime cases are just full of twist and bizarre. Yes, I like a little bit of that as well. And I'm also interested in sort of the I don't know, trials and procedures like that. I like watching sort of debates between attorneys, that kind of stuff. I'm interested in that. All right, so I've got the pink outline here for my yo-yo or whatever it is. A strange creature. I think that's what it is, isn't it? Yes, my pink yo-yo. Grace Hudson says, I watch a lot of core TV trials. Yeah, I watch them from time to time, but I like to pick ones that's kind of slightly strange, kind of strange crime cases. And also, when lawyers are really interesting, you know, if they're really good. Oh, very nice. Okay. I'm going to slowly fill in this bit as well. There's a few 310, I think, going on there. Okay, 16. 16 is back. So I think these darker stitches is going to make it look a little bit more like a yo-yo rather than a blob of something. And I like movies like kind of sci-fi and thriller, kind of hybrid, like a little bit like Shutter Island, but also Inception is kind of in that genre as well. You know, it's kind of mind-bending. I really like movies like that. And also, I can't remember the name of the movie. It's got that guy. What's the guy's name? I just cannot remember names very well. He's actually very attractive. What's his name? He recently, a couple of years ago, he got in a accident with a snowplow, I think, and got really badly injured. What's his name? Oh dear. I'm sure you know who it is. I just cannot remember the name. He was in one of the Mission Impossible movies with Tom Cruise as well. What's his name? I should know. And he's in this sci-fi movie called I can't, I can't remember the name of the movie as well. I have to describe it. It's Arrival. Arrival is the name of the movie. I like that movie as well. It's really weird. Oh yes, Jeremy Renner. Yes. I should know because I fancy him. So, keep it low. The partner shouldn't hear it. No, I do not like Jeremy Renner. You are better. No, I'm kidding. Yes, Jeremy Renner. And yeah, he got in a really, really serious accident and survived. It's incredible. He's like a changed man. And yes, he's in this movie called Arrival. And I can't remember the female actress. I can't remember who played the female lead. I can't remember. But I remember the movie, I remember the plot, and I remember just mesmerized by this movie. Janine says, just got back. Hubby wanted to go to Walmart. And it's like a candy shop, candy store for him. Always an hour and a half, 2 hours trip. Ah, water's off? Why? Oh dear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jennifer Lawrence. I don't think it was Jennifer Lawrence. But the movie is about well, kind of alien ship like UFO suddenly appearing on top of a city, a location. I can't remember. I don't know where it was, and it's really, really huge. And there's some sort of sort of weird creatures appearing, trying to communicate with humankind. And yeah, so they just trying to figure out a way to communicate with them and understand their messages. It's really strange movie. Oh, Amy Adams, maybe. Yes, I think it's Amy Adams. I like that movie and movies like that. One, two, three, 1, 2. Amy Adams, yes. So Lean has a question. Lean says, please can someone tell me the closest DMC color to 400? As in similar colors. Anyone knows? So Lean is looking for, I think, replacements, right? alternative substitute. Kimberly says, off topic, I bought a box of a dozen of 310 scans, and I think they were wet at one time, and they were fraying when I work with them. I'm working and pulling my needles up and just fray apart. Maybe they're a little bit messed up because they were wet and probably not kept very well. So they're kind of falling apart. Sarah says maybe 301 or 435. So Sarah doesn't have to look at colors. I mean, she's alien. She probably has the entire DMC chart imprinted in her head. So there you go. 1, 2, 3. Collin says 3, 1, 2, maybe. And Janine says, Yogi, you got far since I left earlier. I know, now we've got this blob, this mysterious little blob. Apparently, it's a yo-yo, but who knows? It's a Collin Thompson world. It could be anything. I know, Janine, you should go to Walmart more frequently. You'll probably see more progress. And I hope you enjoy that. We don't have Walmart here. What would be the equivalent of Walmart? So is it like just really large supermarket, but not just food? It's got everything else, is it? Walmart. So maybe a little bit like Marks and Spencer's, because Marks and Spencer's they just they don't just do food, they do like household. Well, maybe not so much household stuff. They don't do furniture or anything, but they do clothing as well. 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. Okay. One, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Yes. We don't have Walmart. Asta, Liz says. I don't think I ever live anywhere that's got an Asta nearby. So I'm not that familiar with Asta. Grace Austin says you're going to Walmart for a few items and come out with a cart full. I see. Sounds like fun. That happens when I go to IKEA. Normally I just go, well, I'm just looking for a bookshelf, and you come back with a trolley of stuff. Very dangerous. Haven't been for a little while. Oh, Liz says, I'm sure Asta was sold to Walmart years ago. Oh, really? I had no idea. Walmart is very American, isn't it? Collin says, I went to Costco for one thing, ended up with a car full of things. And to be honest, I've never been to Costco either. I think there are Costco's over here, but they tend to be more slightly far off because the stores are so big. So you can't really have them in the middle of London or anything like that. They tend to be in slightly further, so slightly further from me. So I never have access to Costco. And I think it's membership as well, isn't it? You can't just pop in, just, decide to walk in. And that sounds like a lot of work. Where am I here? Let's have a look. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Have I got it correctly? No. I think these two are incorrect. Thank God no one's watching, okay? There's supposed to be 3 rows. I've got 2. But I think it's okay. Let me have a look at the chart. It's a tough one. Okay, let me do a little bit of reverse stitching. And I think it's okay. The surrounding stitches are quite dark. Do you think I can get away with it? So these 2 stitches are 1 row too high. Um, 301. Alison says middle aisles of Aldi and Lidl. See you later, Alison. Oh, Sarah, really? Because this bit is a little bit tricky, isn't it? Yeah, maybe I should because the color is so dark. All right, then. Let's do a little bit of reverse stitching. If I remember the order of my stitches, because in order to do reverse stitching, you have to know, oh man, why? I actually checked when I stitched these 2. I made a point of checking, but clearly, not working. And I don't know where this one goes. I think I'm going to just leave it because I can't seem to find the bits I'm able to reverse it from. I can't remember the order of... dear, oh dear. Oh, just let me fudge, please, guys. Can I have your permission to fudge? Because I can stitch over them, or because these two, so what I can do is, let me have a look. What's happening here? Why does it look weird? Ah, I see. I think, oh, okay, I found it. I think the problem is this one. This one is not supposed to be there. Okay, now I'm back here. So the only two. Okay, I think this is a little bit better. Let me have a look. I'm gonna fudge these two, okay? Because otherwise I have to undo about 5-6 stitches in order to do that. Yeah, it's alright, it's alright. I can just stitch these ones in the correct location, and then I will and then I will stitch over these black ones. I think that's my plan, okay? Yogi has a plan, okay? It's true, it's true. Janine says you were doing better when I wasn't here. I know, Janine, can you pop down to Walmart one more time? Take your husband with you as well. And when you come back, literally, this piece will be finished. Okay, I think my plan would be stitch these ones. Oh, you know what? Let me have a look. Do I even want to do that? Let me just leave it. Because if you look at the surrounding stitches, they're kind of blues and browns. They're really dark. It will be okay. It will be okay. Let me just fudge all the way. Fudge all the way, okay? It's Christmas. It's season for fudging. All right, yes. No one will know. No one will know. Susan says, I thought the pink frog was fudge, hence the name Fudgy. Yes, the pink ones. The pink one is Fudgy, okay? And also it's a compassionate frog. So it means that you're allowed to fudge. You're allowed to fudge. Or if you want to sort of, you know, frog, you can too. It's a non-judgmental frog. Okay, so, and her name is Fudge. Fudgy. Her name is Fudgy. Yes, Fudgy does not judge. Fudgy goes, just follow your heart. And I'm following my heart, okay? It's true. Here we go. It will be fine. 16. Yes, Fudge is lovely. Fudge is just open-minded. And Fudge probably practices yoga every day. That's why she's so, you know, forgiving. Here we go. So there's one more stitch here of 310. I think I missed these two. There's one more here. Just one stitch. See you later, Henny. It's okay. Sometimes you just need a little bit of, you know, improvisation with the stitching. A little bit of freestyling. There. All right then. Let me come back to the pink zone. 103. 103 is taking shape, isn't it? But it kind of looks a little bit smaller than I imagined, because on the mock-up, I thought it was going to be kind of quite big as a yo-yo. But it's actually quite small. It's like a egg shape, egg size. 103. 103. It's a pink. Here we go. It would be quite nice if I could do fill up this space. But today it would be nice to have a little pink blob completed-ish. Why don't I start from here? 1, 2. 1, 2. Yeah. See you later, Carrie. 99. Enjoy the dinner. Well, not quite 99 yet, but enjoy the supper, the dinner. Two. There you go. It's 2. So the way this patterns chart is really interesting, because some parts are so heavy on confetti, whereas here, if you look at the pattern here, it's quite forgiving, but the color transition is really pretty, even though it's not confetti heavy. Right. Look at that. It's really taking shape. Let me count. 1, 2, 3. 2. It's really tiny, actually. That's a surprise. Tiny little yo-yo. Janine says it looks more like strawberry than yo-yo. It looks more like an egg, like a tiny little egg. One of down here. Let me have a look. And a mark up there, double checking. Yeah, all right. Does look like that. Maybe a yo-yo. I don't know. One, two. Grace Austin says it's a pink snail. It does look like a snail. The first time I saw it, I did think it looks like a snail because I didn't see that string attached to it. And it also looks like one of those blobs, that kind of appears everywhere on this pattern. But there's a string attached to it. All right, so this one is done here. Oh dear, I run out of needles, so I can't dock any more needles here. I'm gonna just pop my thread. Just gonna thread through here. 103. So instead of docking my needles on the needle bore, I'm gonna just pop my thread here so I can free up this tiny little needle, the last one, the spare one I've got. Collin, it's okay. I'm used to reading autocorrection. Here we go. Let me look at, oh dear. Okay, so I'm gonna pick my last color actually. So it's 11:30 and we started a little bit earlier today. So I am going to pick my last number. So guys, today is a double buffet day, okay? As Suzanne says, yesterday we didn't get to play Guess My Stitches because I was kicked out of my own stream. I ask you. So today, oh dear, today's winner is going to enjoy double buffet, okay, from all of us. So I'm going to pick my last color, which is a pink as well. I'm going to fill in this area a little bit more, and these will be my final stitches. Okay, I've got maybe about 12 stitches, 15 stitches. So it's 111. Let me have a look. If I have one dot already, yes I do, it's a pink. Susan says, do you need a shopping list? Needle, chocolate, buttons. Yes, Susan, please help me. Can you draft something for me to remind me? Needles, 28 size 28 needles, chocolate buttons. I know. Yes, it's a complete chaos going on here. All right then. The final bit. Well, I was hoping that maybe I will be able to free up some of the needles so I don't have to buy more, because I do have a lot of needles already, but it's kind of dot everywhere on my 3 needle balls. The CXC one, the DMC one, the GeckoRouge one. So I do have a lot of needles already, but they're just being used up. And I haven't been parking that much with, particularly 28 counts. So if I park, I tend to free up more needles. But if I don't, they're getting docked on my needle board, if that makes sense. So the final few stitches, okay, so guys, start to get your head together and figure out how many stitches I've done today. I have no idea. So your guess is just as good as mine. And those of you who are new to the channel or have been kind of, watching us play Guess My Stitches every day, and maybe it's time to join in, okay? And all you have to do is to come up with a number. That's it. No skills involved, okay? The bar is pretty low. If you can type numbers, you're in. All right? So come forward. And particularly you've been lurking for a little while. Why not? Just come play this game with us. And maybe, just maybe, you win. You get to enjoy the double buffet. My goodness. Today, we're going to, enjoy the buffet with vengeance to make up the losses from yesterday. Okay, so here we go. I've got 4 more stitches. 4 more stitches to go. So now is probably a good time to bring on our super duper Guess My Stitches machine. Yes, we didn't get to do it yesterday. Outrageous. Here we go. Boom. SpaceX technology, state of the art, which I built in my basement along with my emojis, okay? This is what I do in my basement with my top power tools. I'm just building these wonderful machines for you. And so just come forward and just write a number, and then you can go back lurking, okay? You're allowed to lurk. It's your right to lurk, okay? And 2 more stitches. And the last one. Beautiful finish for this Tuesday. Oh, actually, there are 2 more. Why don't I do those 2 as well? 2 extra stitches, guys. Yes, there are 2 more here. Why don't I do them as well? Here, 1, 2. So final 2. All right. So if you win the regular snow, not only that you get to enjoy the buffet, but also you get the capital R respect from all the stitchers here and beyond, from all over the world, from different time zones. Some of them are aliens, and they're going to gather together and give you a round of applause. How amazing is that? And everybody, all the stitchers have their own strategies, you know. They're veterans by now. They play this game with me every day. They know what they're doing, so watch out, okay? And particularly those have won multiple times. I don't know how they do it. So here we go. Let me zoom out a little bit. This is where I am today, little kitty sideways. It's about time. Yes. So here, this is the bits you get to see on my fabric. So today I basically travel from, this is the bottom row of the piece, okay? I start from the bottom center here, traveling to the left here, and my plan is to keep flowing the stitches to the left here, and maybe get to, here's a whole bunch of really pretty color pencils, but slightly far away. I'm not quite there yet. But here, I get to stitch this little yo-yo looking thing, pink blob, snail, whatever it is. And it's coming, there's a string attached to this pink thingy, to the kitty's mouth. So it may be a yo-yo, I don't know, some sort of cat toy. So this is where I am today, okay guys? And let's have a look at our glorious submissions here, guys. Yes, they all want to win, all the stitchers from all over the world. And why wouldn't you? It's a great prize to win. So start from the top. We have Chloe, 274, and Susan, 301, and Janine, 245, Collin, 237, Frida, 291, and Sarah, 287. Busy Mom, hello, I'm late today. Yes, Busy Mom, come up with a number. Yes, well done. 2A1 from Busy Mom. And Michelle, 253. Rajal, 305. And Diana, our new member, 235. And Grace Houston, 245. Belinda, 113. And Betty Hankins, 224. And Lizzie, 299, Donna Marie, 311, and Linny, 200, and Natty, 156, and Betty plus 62. What? What's going on? Yes, maybe it's a bell. Oh yeah, maybe it is. Maybe it is a cat toy, isn't it? Very good. And Clara, 157. Guys, here we go. And, Lona has just joined us. Lona, be here on time for the class, okay? How many times does Yogi have to tell you, Lona? Okay? And put it on your calendar, the timetable and everything, okay? I've got it all laid down for you guys every day. So come to the class on time, Lona. And Lona has come up with a wild guess, clearly, 257. Okay, guys, let's have a look, shall we? And let's bring on the app that does not lie. Boom. Here we go. And let me turn off the highlighter for you. This is where I am out of the entire piece. So we probably need to do a few more sessions of this piece. Just saying. Okay? And guys, are you ready? Are you ready? To find out who the winner is today. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Dun, dun, dun. The number of stitches Yogi has completed today for the double buffet is 319. Yeah, not bad, 319. I rarely go above 200 or 250. Not bad today, eh? 319. So who's our winner today? Have we got one that's spot on? Oh, a double buffet winner. 319, 319. Who is the winner today? We have 301 and 305. Anyone closer? 311. Donna. Okay. Anyone closer? 319. 319. I think it might be Donna. Right? It's 299. No, it's 319. So I think Donna might be 311. Betty. Is it Donna, isn't it? Betty 311. Betty plus 62. I don't know. I think it's Donna, correct? I don't want to announce the wrong winner. Or we can have double winner. If there are two people very close. Grace Austin. Yes, Donna is our winner tonight, Donna Marie. And well done. See, good things can only happen when you come forward. And Lona says, good job, Yogi. Thank you so much, Lona. Yes, I know you're late, but okay. Yeah, next time, okay? Maybe Lona is going to be the winner today. And so Donna, well done. So guys, bring on the crowns and my kitty. Dolly, I nearly forgot Dolly's name. Yes, crown and Dolly represents victory and love and all things great. Okay, and of course our buffet. Bring on the buffet for Donna. Double buffet today. You know, maybe all of us get to enjoy the double buffet because it's going to be too much for just Donna and me, and we're feeling generous and maybe sharing the buffet with everyone. So let's have a look. So we have the crown and the dolly, and a round of applause, of course. Respect is everything, you know, you can't get it anywhere else. And we've got Chloe's lovely spread here, and Janine is bringing on a very beautiful spread. Avocado, yes. And power drinks, and Dolly as well from Diana, and Lona is bringing out the crowns, and Grace Houston and Frida. We've got prawns. We got prawns, of course. No, croissant. And Busy Mom again. Kids will be very happy with this spread. And also Betty's bringing on random items. Okay, and Dana, see, it's not bad being winners. And so here we go. And Lona is bringing on something really, really healthy here as well. Double buffet today, double the joy, triple the joy. Okay, so digging everyone. This is for everybody. And from the sleepy London town, and 11:30 p.m. Not bad at all comparing to 2 a.m. yesterday. It's very civilized. And Yogi is going to sign out here, and Rajao as well. Well done. And tomorrow, Wednesday, of course, tomorrow is our festive Wednesday, and for our Christmas stitching. Okay, so come forward. We talked about Christmas movies today, and who knows what Christmas topic is going to come up tomorrow. So come join me, and for a joyous Christmas stitching tomorrow, or festive stitching, whatever you like, and I'll see you then. Okay, night, and bring on some Dolly and 99 love for Yogi and the guys in Europe. Send us to bed. Nighty night, everyone. See you tomorrow. No surgery needed. I don't know what that's about. Night, guys. Love you all. Bye. Enjoy the buffet. You're winners. Bye.